Joining me now from Muscat is the chair of the State of Qatar for Islamic Area Studies at the Waseda University, Abdullah Baabood. Great to have you here with us on TRT World. What's your take on Iran's retaliatory attacks?
Thank you very much. Well, I think it was expected because, as everybody knows, Israel has been provoking Iran over some time, killing many of its generals, etc. But the last attack 2 weeks ago on its consulate in Damascus was basically considered as an attack against international law and attacks on the country directly itself, being the consulate being part of course, the Iranian state. So obviously there has been an ongoing attempt to balance the relationship between Iran and Israel. What I meant is balancing deterrence between them. But it seems that the Netanyahu government has decided, because of all the problems that it got itself into in Gaza and the atrocity that's committing and the world opinion, it wants to escalate. So this is what they did. They attacked the Iranian consulate, and I think Iran had to respond. And I think it was expected that it will respond because this was a direct attack on what is in international law considered as Iranian soil. So this is a very, very important and significant development because now, for the first time, the two countries are not fighting through proxies, but directly. We've seen an Iranian attack directly on Israel. But I believe it was like a message that was sent to Israel to inform Israel that enough is enough, and you've got to stop here. And if you don't, the consequences will be dire. I think the Netanyahu government is basically taking the whole region to the edge of the abyss, and it needs to be stopped. Otherwise, we're going to see this conflict escalating, not just between Iran and Israel, but beyond that, and it could engulf all of us in the region.
Okay, now, this is what I wonder. When Israel attacked the Iranian consulate in Damascus, it was just one missile that destroyed the Iranian consulate, that killed more than 10, including one of the heads of the Iran Revolutionary Guard Corps. And in response, Iran has launched 170 drones, more than that, in fact, more than 30 cruise missiles and also ballistic missiles. And that has not claimed any lives, plus the damage, according to the Israelis, of course, caused by these missiles is very little. It's a slight. So, I mean, does it make sense to you?
Well, I think it was intentional in a way that, as you know, the United States has warned Iran, and I think some of the Western government has also standing with Israel and have sent messages to Iran that while they will tolerate some kind of if you like, some kind of response, it has to be measured in a way. I think the number of the missiles and the drones, etc., were about 300 in total. I think 99 or 90+% were destroyed either by the Iron Dome, Israeli Iron Dome, or by the American Air Force and also the British, I believe, and maybe some of the regional countries. I think everything was expected, and I think the response was also expected. I don't think the idea was to inflict, either a human cost or huge damage to Israel, but I think the idea was sending a message that, this is what we can do and we can do more. And I think the message has already reached to Israel from Iran and also reached its allies in the West, especially the United States, where I believe they are going to try and restrain the monster in Tel Aviv to stop attacking neighboring countries and also attacking consulates and embassies and conducting assassination at will and at any time. And I think it's also a message that the continuation of the war in Gaza, the longer it gets, the more complicated it becomes, and the more involvement from regional players are going to be witnessed. And this could take the whole region into a different level, which is not going to be of any of interest to any of either the global players or the regional players. It could take the oil prices up. It could create a havoc in the whole region. So I think, yes, I agree with you that the damage is limited. It may have been because of the high quality defense that Israel has got, and also the support it gets from its Western allies. But it could also be that this is a message that, yes, we can reach you, see what we can do, and we can do more, so stop it there. So I think it is not the end. I think it is the lessons that one has to learn from political actions like this.
Abdullah Baabood, thanks very much for talking to us here on TRT World. Really appreciate your taking out the time.
Thank you so much. Thank you.